Welcome to day 15. You're halfway there. Way to go. All right, in this slow flow practice, we are going to come into half moon, a balanced pose. You'll want a couple of blocks. If you don't happen to have sturdy blocks, if you've been using a pillow in lieu of a block at home, then go ahead and grab a chair with a hard seat for today's practice. We will get started in a wide leg child's pose. Let's begin in a wide leg child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Walk your arms out long in front of you on the mat, creating a lengthening in your spine. Breathe into it. And then go ahead and walk both hands over towards the left side, feeling into your right side body. Hands come through center, take them over towards the right side, feeling into your left side body. Bring your hands back to center and lift yourself up into a tabletop position. Take your right foot back behind you, tucking under your toes and push through your heel, warming up your calf. Then go ahead and lift your foot to a hover just off your mat. Flex your foot, turn your toes out towards the side of your mat, and start to take your leg out to the side. Hopefully you're really feeling your glutes turn on. And bring your leg back. Knee comes back to the mat. If your glutes don't turn on, leave me a comment down below and we'll work on making a video about how to get glutes that have gone on vacation to work. Bring your left foot back behind you. Toes are tucked under and push through your heel. Bring your leg to a hover just off the mat. Turn your toes out towards the side of your mat. And then start to bring your leg out to the side. Leg comes back. Bring your knee down to the mat. Go ahead and take a moment, shift back and forth through the hips. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow and warm up the spine, but we're also going to add in a little bit of sneaky core work here. I'm ready to say glute work, but we just did our glute work. So we're going to hit some core work. I'll demonstrate. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, and then as you exhale and round your spine, lift your knees to hover just off your mat so that you feel your core engage. All right, let's do a few of these together. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, hover your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, hover your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, hover your knees. So awesome. All right, go ahead and come down onto your forearms. Bring your legs back behind you. Don't come all the way onto your belly just yet. Keep your toes tucked under and make your way into a forearm plank. Strong and steady. Breathe into it. And lower all the way down to your belly, lifting up through the crown of your head for Sphinx pose. Awesome work. Wonderful way to strengthen your back here. All right, roll over onto your back, not your belly. Can you tell we've made it into week 3? Lift your legs up so it's like you're standing on the ceiling. Arms can come out to the sides to help you stabilize. Start to lower your legs about halfway down towards the mat, and then use your tummy muscles to lift yourself back up to center. Slowly lower down with control. Tummy power up. Slowly lower down. Lift up. Slowly lower down. Lift up. One more time. Slowly lower down. and lift up. Nice work. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and roll over, making your way into a tabletop position. You're in your tabletop position. Tuck under both sets of toes, lift your hips, coming to find downward facing dog. Really press into the mat with both hands, drawing your torso back towards your thighs. And then turn both feet towards the side of your mat, shifting your weight onto one side. Reach your top arm up towards the sky, coming into a full side plank. If this bothers your wrist, you could come into a forearm side plank. Shift back to downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. And turn your feet the opposite direction, shifting your weight onto one side. Reach your top arm up towards the sky. Hand comes back to the mat. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Really nice work, so strong. Look forward towards your hands and step both feet together at the front of your mat. Bend both knees. Take a moment to just let your head release down towards the floor. Hands can stay on the mat, or you could take hold of opposite elbows. Take a moment just to hang like a rag doll. Inhale, lift yourself up to standing, bringing your hands together at heart center. Bend both knees, reach your arms up in front of you, coming into upward chair pose. We're going to see if we can play with some balance here. See if you can hover your right leg off the mat. One-legged chair, rather precarious. All right, step your right leg back behind you, reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge. Turn towards the right, opening out into Warrior Two, facing the back of your mat. Knee is stacked over your ankle. Let's fly our warrior. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, come up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring your right arm to your thigh, left arm reaches up and over, extended side angle. Straighten your right leg out on the mat. Create a slight angling of the left hip, bringing your hand down to your leg, ankle, or foot, and sweep your left arm in a big circle up towards the sky. Side triangle pose. Bend your right knee, lifting up, coming through Warrior Two. Turn your right palm up and reverse your warrior, reaching it up overhead. And lift up into Warrior Two. All right, here comes our balance pose, our half moon. Go ahead and grab your block, placing it to the right and off in front of your foot. And if you're using a chair, go ahead and see the picture in the corner that shows how to use a chair. Place a hand on the chair and then shift your weight into your right leg. Open your hips to the side. And maybe, just maybe, reach your left arm up towards the sky for half moon. Beautiful. Balance is fun, difficult, and worth the effort. Go ahead and bring both hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky for a high lunge, and step both feet together at the back of your mat. Really nice. Bend both knees, reaching your arms up in front of you. Bring your left leg to a hover just off the mat. playing with balance. Step your left leg back behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky. High lunge. Turn towards the left, opening out into warrior two. Let's fly our warrior. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring your left arm to your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. One long line of energy. Extended side angle. Straighten your left leg out on the mat, bringing your hand to your leg, ankle or foot, slight angling of the right hip. Sweep your right arm in a big circle up towards the sky. Side triangle pose. Bend your left knee, lifting up through warrior two. Turn your left palm up, reach your arm up and over for reverse warrior. And lifting back up, we're gonna go ahead and come into our half moon. So if you wanna grab your block, shift yourself forward so that your standing weight is on your left leg. Open your hips towards the side. And then if you're using a chair, go ahead and place your hand on the chair. Lift your leg, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Half moon. Totally awesome. Bring both hands down to the mat. Step your right leg back behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky. High lunge. And step both feet together at the front of your mat. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's work our way down to the mat. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, place both hands down on the mat. Step your feet back to downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Walk your arms out long in front of you, coming into a puppy stretch. Bring your left arm underneath your right, threading the needle, feeling into your shoulders. And if you'd like to, go ahead and take your right arm back behind you. Bringing your shoulder just a little bit further, deepening the stretch. Make your way back to center. Take your right arm underneath your left, threading the needle on the other side. And again, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and bring your left arm back behind you, reaching over towards your right thigh, opening your shoulder up just a little bit more. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Make your way back to center. Lift yourself up into a seated position. Take your left leg out long in front of you on the mat. Bend your right leg. Place your right hand back behind you. And then take your left arm, either wrapping it around your leg or hooking it to the outside of your right knee as you twist over towards the right. As you inhale, think about creating length in your spine. And as you exhale, twisting just a little bit further. And come out of your twist, straighten your right leg out on the mat, bend your left knee, left hand comes behind, right arm wraps around or hooks to the outside of your left knee as you twist over towards the left. On the inhale, think about lengthening through the spine, and on the exhale, twisting just a little bit further. and come out of your twist and lie down on your back. Pick your right foot up, crossing it over your left knee. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, drawing both legs in closer towards your torso. And if you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can use the leverage from your right elbow to press against your right leg. Breathe into it. Release both legs. Switch. Bring your left foot across your right knee. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and draw both legs in closer towards your torso. You can use your left elbow to press against your left leg if you want to deepen the stretch. And release. Go ahead and walk your feet out as wide as your mat and just take a moment to windshield wipe your legs back and forth. And then bringing your legs back to center, pick your bottom up, taking it over to the left side of the mat. Both legs come over towards the right. You can hold onto your legs or open your arms out into a T and take your gaze over towards the left side, opposite your legs. Make your way back to center. Pick your bottom up, taking it over to the right side. Bring both legs over to the left. Again, option to hold onto your legs or to bring your arms into a T. And take your gaze out over to the right side. Make your way back to center. Straighten your legs out long on the mat. Arms come out to the sides, palms facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Let your shoulders and your arms relax. Let your torso and your hips feel heavy and sink into the mat. Let your legs and your feet soften and relax. This is where I leave you today, my yoga friends. I will see you again tomorrow.